About a month ago, I had the chance and the immense pleasure to attend a bootcamp on entrepreneurship at my University of Technology of Compiègne. This program was originally initiated by Mr. Bruno Ramon, who is a teacher in UTC, but who also works on innovation and entrepreneurship in the uni. The program was sponsored by EDF. And last but not least, we had the immense honor to welcome two special guests from Silicon Valley, Paul Calms and Brett Yocum, who came all the way from the United States to France just so they could share their immense knowledge and experience with us. And I've learned so much in just a week. I felt like an urge. I had to share this with you, not only by doing a post or whatsoever. I felt like I had to share it with you directly. This is why I decided to make a video. So in this video, I'm going to share 4 points, 4 major keys to succeed as an entrepreneur that we were given during this bootcamp, and hopefully these keys will allow you to evolve and to have success in your own careers. So let's move on to the first point. First of all, you have to understand that entrepreneurship is not a job, it's a lifestyle. It's about having the right mindset. An entrepreneur is someone who has a goal and who is trying to achieve it through different means. So he's going to work hard for it, he's going to acquire new knowledge, new skills, and he's going to try to broaden his spectrum of network. He's going to try and meet some new people, find the right people to work with him. So if you have a goal and you work hard for it and you plan things, this is entrepreneurship. So if you get it right, every one of us is an entrepreneur. Like, for example, the student at school who works hard to get good grades so he can get the job of his dreams, I don't know, for example, in a company he's always dreamed of, he is an entrepreneur. Another example, someone who has his own food truck, for example, who sells, I don't know, kebab sandwiches. That guy is an entrepreneur in his own way. So, you don't have to drink cucumber juice. You don't have to have a startup project. You don't have to drive an electric scooter to be an entrepreneur. That's cliche. So hopefully you understand that entrepreneurship is not a job, it's a lifestyle. It's about having the right mindset. Okay, so that was the first point. The second point was one of the most funniest points we had, and this one was delivered by Paul, and it's called follow-up. What does follow-up mean? You're gonna tell me that we're all used to follow people on social networks. That's kind of the idea, but that's just the first phase. So, for example, when you go to a meeting, you're gonna get a lot of business cards. Everyone is gonna share their contacts with you. Following up means that you need to contact this one. So if, for example, I gave you my card and you don't call me on the same night or the day after, I forget about you. So if you don't want me to forget about you, you have to follow up. You have to send me messages. You have to send me some information about your project. You have to show me that you're really interested in what you're doing and in what I'm doing. Because if you want to know someone better, you have to show him some interest. So you have to ask him about what he's doing, tell him that you really enjoy his work and that you'd like him to give you some feedbacks on your own project. So this is called following up, and don't forget about it. From now on, when you get to a meeting, a salon, or anything, follow up. Send messages to the guys, make posts, and tag your friends, tag the ones who you're interested in, because this is the most important thing if you want to achieve your project. So that was the second point. Now let's move on to the third point. The third point was one offered by Brett, and it was about win and learn. And both Brett and Paul really tried to make us understand that there's no failure. There's no failure in entrepreneurship. A failure is when you fail to learn from a failure. I don't know if you get it right. So it means that if you fail, but you're smart enough and you're positive enough to get right back on your feet and move on, bounce back and learn from your mistake, now you're a winner. That's a victorious position because you're going to learn from your mistakes. So you're not going to reproduce them anymore. So you'll be like winning from this situation. So it's not about win or lose, it's about win and learn. If you learn from your mistakes, there's no failure. You didn't lose, you just won another occasion to grow up and to evolve. So that was the second point. It's not, there's no win and learn, there's no win or lose, it's all about win and learn. Learn from your mistakes so you can grow up and move on. Now, the fourth point. This one is specially designed and made, I think, for the French students, because in France, we have a tendency to fear the others. Especially when you have a project, people tend to tell you that, like, pay attention, don't tell your idea to anyone because he's going to steal it from you, he's going to copy it, and you'll end up losing everything. This is what they tend to tell us in France. And what Paul and Calms made us understand is that no one can copy you, because they're always going to try. For example, they can try and copy your ideas, but they will never copy your passion. They cannot copy your passion and your heart and your added value, because this has to do with you, and no one is like you, so no one can copy your passion. So you have to let go and be able to share your knowledge and your project with others, because they're going to give you feedbacks, and those feedbacks sometimes can change things forever. They can allow you to, find some new ideas that are going to revolutionize your project, and I don't know, maybe get you more and more benefit. So don't be scared to share your knowledge and to share your project with others, because you're gonna get some good things from it. They're gonna help you. They're gonna give you some feedbacks. They're gonna give you some different point of view. And of course, don't be too idiot. Like, don't go and share the technological solution with the others. Like, share whatever you need to share. Always be smart on it, but feel free to share. You're gonna get more good than bad. So feel free to share your ideas with the others, and believe in yourself, in your ideas, and hopefully those were my 4 points, and hopefully I hope that those points will allow you to get a better understanding of what entrepreneurship is. I'm sorry for my bad English. I made this video in English because the whole bootcamp was in English, so it was to try and work on my skills. Thanks again for this amazing experience. It really changed my life. Like, I really spent an amazing week. I loved meeting all of you guys. Thanks again for this opportunity, and that was all for me.